What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Dark Avenger Live. Sorry, we're 5 minutes late. Wow, we actually did start at 9:40 on the dot. We actually were out grabbing some pumpkins. Actually, I thought we were going to end up canceling it first. But the good news was we got home on time, and here we are for Dark Avenger Live. Hopefully on next Tuesday we'll be saying the same thing. Although Tuesday, the more I hear plans between our family, the more I see that that's more than likely not going to happen for one of several reasons. But that's Frontline Live. We're here at Dark Avenger Live. This is the Halloween special for Dark Avenger Live because in case we're not here on Tuesday, we're going to celebrate Halloween now.
And we have
What's up, Jason Smith? What's going on, man? So we have a couple things we could talk about. Now, I've got to start the show off with this, and I'm going to continue the show on this again. Our friend Brant was on last week. Our coworker Brant. He's our friend, my brother, and he is my editor. He is a lot. Brant means a lot of things to me. First and foremost, though, he is my brother from another mother. And as you guys know, the Last Ember dropped last Friday. So far, the Last Ember Kickstarter is 31% funded, which is spectacular for a first week for a Kickstarter. And the first bonus the first unlock has been unlocked. Every 10%, the Kickstarter has a new bonus unlocked. And the first bonus at the 30% mile was the artist that does Celestial Falcon, Lucas Santos, did a pinup or a poster, which is going to every backer from the physical level on. And now the next one is at the 40%. And we are already 9% away from the 40%. So if you guys haven't backed the Last Ember yet, now there are a lot of tiers. I don't want to go through all the tiers that you have. If Brent was here, we would definitely be doing a Q&A. Brent is very busy today, which is okay because I'm part of Last Ember Press, and I know darn it enough to talk about it. So the Last Ember issue 0 is already out. You can go check that out. The artist on the book, she draws spectacular artwork. If you go over to the Kickstarter, which I wish I had the link. If Alan was here, he would be able to supply the link. And smart than I am, I should have had the link. DNGN, what can we get? A Luigi?
Oh, can we get a Luigi?
No, we're not getting a Luigi Death Stare.
Well, that's what he is.
Back to Kickstarter. So anyway, no. There are many levels. The level that Michael and I are at is the physical level. There's a physical level where you have the physical books, and then for $10 more, you get all the physical books signed, and there are stickers. The higher you go, I know one of them is Brant will do a logo for you. One is getting drawn into the book, which is always awesome. Dan actually drew Michael and myself in both his Argo 5 book and then Michael in his Sorority of Power book, and that feels awesome. Kat actually had the entire Frontline crew drawn into her book, and believe me, as a person who's been drawn into now 2 comics, feels awesome. It's really cool. I would definitely recommend it if you can do it. This is a book I feel very strongly about, and I'm not the writer to. There are a few Kickstarters that I've backed lately that I feel really strongly of, but this book I know what's in the book. Other Kickstarters, I'm banking off of what I see from the Kickstarter. This Kickstarter, I know what's behind the scenes. I know the plans, and I know the book, and I know what the character's about. I know where Brett and Lisa's ideas are headed. I have a good feeling on where they're headed. Also, I know where they're looking to bring their character, and I am more than on board as a reader, as a creator, and as a person that works in the same company with them, that this book is going to be I know that this book, just like Celestial Falcon and every other book that's come out of Last Ember Press so far, is going to be a hit success. And I think everyone who backs this book is going to be more than happy that they did. Number one, the book itself, The Last Ember issue 1, is going to be a spectacular thing. I know that. The Last Ember issue 0, I know because everybody could read The Last Ember issue 0. All you have to do is sign up for the newsletter, the weekly, once-a-week newsletter from Last Ember Press, and you get that issue for free. And I've read that issue, and I know that that issue is awesome. And attached to that is the 24-hour book that we did, that Brett, myself, Lisa, Jay was there. All 4 of us were sitting there and talking about the book, and we had you guys interacting with us with it. That book, too, is part of the rewards in the Kickstarter tiers. If you haven't backed this Kickstarter, please, all you have to do is go to Kickstarter.com, type in The Last Ember. It's the only Kickstarter project right now that is called The Last Ember. You can't miss it. Or you can look up Brandt himself. It is right out of his profile, and you can find the Kickstarter, and please back it. I feel very strongly about this book. I have no affiliation as far as the writing or anything to this book. As a creator and as a person that knows the book itself, I'm telling you guys, you're going to love it. That's all I can say on that subject. Now that that's done, and we'll talk about it again towards the end again, I'll promote it one more time before we end the show. Now, we got a couple things we could talk about this week. We have Super Mario Odyssey, which came out today. Mike's wearing the Odyssey hat. Yes, he found that at GameStop.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that.
That's what the name of the hat is, Cappy.
Cappy.
That's what I'm serious.
We'll talk about Cappy. I want to actually talk about Soma, which is a game I've played on my Twitch. So far, part 1 is up on Frontline Gaming Zone. I have part 2 and 3 on my computer. I'll be uploading both of them tonight, as a matter of fact.
And also, there is a Halloween special that I'll be uploading.
Mike will be talking about that.
I'll talk about it.
And then
special, actually.
And then I actually have 2 things to promote for What the Card next week that you guys are going to be seeing. That are, one is already recorded. For those of you that don't know, we pre-record a few of our videos in advance, so this way they're uploaded and they're scheduled and they're ready and set to go. So far for What the Card, we are all the way up to Tuesday, which is Halloween. All those videos are scheduled up until then. There's still 3 days left of the week, which Michael and I will be doing over the weekend. And then, that's how we do things with What the Card. We usually try to do all of our videos in one sitting. Believe me, you'd be surprised how quick you get 5 videos done in one sitting when it comes to opening cards. Snap of the fingers. But so there's a lot to talk about. Let's start with past and work our way to present, and then talk about future. Past, Soma. I had a blast. I did 2 streams. One stream got cut in half by accident because apparently the internet hiccuped and I lost connection and I had to reconnect again. So I did a 2-night live stream of Soma. I went from beginning to end. That game, actually, I watched a person do a speed run of it. You can get through that entire game without looking at any information or looking at any documents, and you can finish that game in about 2.5 hours. What I was thinking of doing was doing another playthrough of the game with Mike as guest commentary and doing a speed run. But after looking over another person's gameplay to see the documents, I was just curious to see how many documents or how many audio files I missed. I actually missed a few key documents. Now, one document, there's no way I'm getting that because it's at the end and it has that boss, and every boss hit me at least once. So there's one document or one scenario. Unfortunately, no matter what I'll never be able to get there. But I did miss a few documents, and what I'd love to do is I might actually try to do a full game walkthrough with Mike as guest commentary. I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow, Sunday, or Monday. Tuesday is going to be a very, very busy night, so tomorrow, Sunday, or Monday, keep an ear out. Follow my personal Twitter. I'll do it on my Twitter because I know a few of you aren't following my gaming Twitter. Or I'll tweet it on my gaming Twitter and retweet it on mine.
Doing it Sunday.
Sunday or Saturday. Depends on what we're doing Saturday. It's a long game. And taking that 2.5 hours and stretching it to hear some of the audio documents again, it'll probably be about 4 hours. I'm guesstimating. We'll set a timer up to see how long it takes to get from beginning to end. But I did finish the game. If you want to see the walkthrough, my first time through, it will be up on Frontline Gaming Zone probably by Saturday morning. All the parts should be up. I will probably be playing through it again. If you'd like to see it live, follow me on Twitch. I knew I was going to say Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Click the notification, and you'll be notified when I go live. If you feel inclined to subscribe on Twitch, it's $5 up. I'm working on some subscriber stuff. But all the streams I do on Twitch from here on out, I will be uploading to Frontline Gaming Zone as well. I don't know why Destiny was giving me a hard time downloading off of Twitch, so I never did it. You guys pick up. We're going to get to that, MT. We're going to talk about that. Did you guys get an SNES Classic?
Yeah. Have you not watched my Dude of Rock 18 site? I did an unboxing of it the day after the release.
Mike got it the day after release.
It's on Dude of Rock 18.
So yes, we have it. So I'll probably be going through Soma again. Stay tuned. I'm going to be having fun. I really had a lot of fun with that game. It's up, Shamar. So that's the past and kind of the future a little bit. I would recommend Soma, by the way. The story is really gripping. It's not, you'll see, it's not as much a horror game as it is, it gets your adrenaline pumping because you gotta be tactical, you gotta be fast, and you gotta know where you're going. And if you get lost, you will kind of start getting that but that's it. I really never was petrified. I was never.
Sometimes I get too much into the game to be.
I think just to make myself feel like I was playing a horror game, I'd say I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go down there.
No, but you know what?
But honestly, I was still moving forward at regular speed.
The thing about horror games is that you feel like you're there. I mean, even though you're not really there.
Oh, I wish they make Soma.
Feels like VR.
If they made Soma for VR, I could eat that up. I would eat that game up, especially because I love the story.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that Resident Evil thingamajigger.
Yeah, I'm still having issues trying to upload my Destiny 2 videos from Twitch to YouTube, so you aren't alone there. Firestorm, man, I agree. What I have to do is you just keep refreshing the video page and you keep clicking the download button. Open another tab and go away from it. Wait about 15 minutes and sometimes it works. That's how I got my Soma downloaded. I refreshed twice. I clicked the download button and I went over to YouTube and I watched the video and I didn't even notice, but halfway through the video, I noticed that I was already downloading the video. Sometimes you just got to click it and you just got to be very patient. Reload twice, click it, walk away, either do something else in the house or do something on a different tab and just wait it out. It works. So some was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I actually do have Resident Evil as well that I would like to play the Revelations. Unfortunately, I did not game that much this month. It's ironic that as October hit, from the 1st all the way through till the beginning of this week, I did not do any horror streams whatsoever. I'm let down, but at the same time, like I said, I'm working on a podcast to explain what's going on my end. But yeah, it was a bit hard to game at the beginning of the month. Have you guys watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? No, I watched Full Metal Alchemist. I saw the whole series now. It's one of my favorite anime shows. I could understand that. That was a good
everyone
show.
Talks about it.
So now let's go to present with your Odyssey.
Okay, so today the release for the Nintendo Switch, Super Mario Odyssey, has hit the stores today, and
every streamer has already completed the game.
Every streamer, yeah. And I have to admit though, I really like the story and the new route that they went for Super Mario Odyssey.
I agree.
I mean, the game is about Pete.
Oh, you don't want Galaxy anymore, huh?
Galaxy?
Super Mario Galaxy 3?
Well, of course I want Galaxy 3 still, absolutely. But I'm just saying, for Odyssey, though, it's basically this hat right here, whose name is Cappy.
Pause. I have not played Cupheads. It's based off of like 1960s or 50s cartoons.
You could go to Dashy Games.
Yeah, he played it. I don't see us playing that game.
No.
I don't really have an interest in it. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Good. But anyway.
Happy Halloween, Devia, or happy early Halloween.
Yeah. So basically, the video game is about Mario going on a adventure with Cappy because in the beginning you fight against Bowser. And Bowser actually gets the hat.
Yes, happy Friday, Justin.
Right.
What's up?
And Cappy's on an adventure to reunite with his sister.
Cappy is.
Yeah, with
Are you guys getting Star Wars Battlefront 2 next month? And which system are you getting it for? I'm getting it for PS4. Kenneth, I'm getting it for PS4. However, I'm not buying it at release. It's probably going to be down on my Christmas list because I want to wait and see what people say because you remember what happened in the last Battlefront. All right, I won't interrupt you anymore. I'm gonna let you finish, and then
I was just gonna talk about the last level. So I did see the last level, and I really like the setting that you're on the moon. I don't know if I should spoil it though because I don't know if it's already out there. But anyway, so you do fight off against Bowser, and of course with the hat, he tries to basically throw the hat at you because you're interrupting the wedding because Bowser's about to marry Peach, and after you interrupt the wedding, you fight against Bowser. Bowser throws the white hat at you, where you have to go into the hat, and it turns out to be boxing gloves because that's what he has. And you have to defeat him about 3 hits and stuff like that, and you knock him out. This is what actually made my jaw drop. Using Cappy, you actually play as Bowser. Seriously, when he throws that hat to Bowser and you get to play, I'm like, what is this? And I like the Bowser montage from the Super Mario Bros. Theme to Super Mario Bros. 3, 64, and all that other music. And stuff
they actually redid all that?
They actually had the Bowser history because when Cappy goes into somebody, you get like some of the history from their past and everything. Mm-hmm. And the thing is that you have to escape with using Bowser all the walls. And dude, one of the songs, I wish I heard what sounded like a Japanese because the American music was not the first one, the second one when you have to defeat all the pillars and then you have to go there. Oh man, the theme song was really amazing. I really can't wait to just get there and all that stuff. But And, you know, the whole thing about Bowser and Mario, you know, fighting over Peach. I love how Peach actually stood for herself and said, nope. And she just rides on the ship, and then Mario goes off with her and everything with the cap and all that stuff. But, yeah. I mean, I don't know how the game's going to be, because I heard it's going to be really challenging with all those, Moonstones, I think they're called. Right? Moonstones that you have to collect. But I really can't wait to get the game. And unfortunately, I couldn't get it on release date today. However, though, I am planning on ordering it on Amazon on Monday for reasons that I won't get into. But basically, I want to do this walkthrough, but with so many Moonstones that I hope I don't miss, I would like to play through half of the video game to see how it is.
And then go back and start again?
No, and then maybe for Brooklyn Boy, I don't know where it's going to be. Well, Brooklyn Boys here, because that's where we did Mario games.
Unfortunately, with Nintendo taking AdSense away, it would make sense to do it on Brooklyn Boys.
And I did Mario Galaxies and all the other stuff, so I'm going to do it on Brooklyn Boys 13. And I'll try my best to see about the Moonstones. I mean, I'm going on YouTube videos, I'm looking at some levels, and oh my gosh. This is going to be more challenging than I thought, more than Galaxy, including when you go to New Kong City. Oh boy, or Newport, whatever.
Did you hear about Nintendo in 2018 is going to start charging internet?
No.
Starting in 2018, Nintendo stated that if you want multiplayer internet, it's going to be $20 a month.
Oh, but that's multiplayer, not Wi-Fi.
And internet.
That's internet Wi-Fi?
It's basically like PlayStation, like what we have for PlayStation and Xbox.
Why are they doing that?
Because PlayStation and Xbox. I told you.
Well, I guess, guys, if you ever want to play me on Nintendo, next year ain't going to happen. Because I ain't paying for it.
I don't blame you. I'm not paying for it either. Nintendo is really starting to... I think you could agree. Nintendo's really trying to screw itself in the into the ground, don't you?
Very much.
Because I don't understand why I would never pay for internet for the Nintendo console.
Yeah. But however, though, going back to the walkthrough, when I'll be doing the walkthrough will be announced. I don't know when, but I'm guessing it might happen around next year, like around 2018, of either January to start the new year, right, or February. I do not know, because I have work also as a co-teacher as well. So work around this and that. It's a little, you know. I mean, Raven Rabbids with the Mario thing, I've stopped for a little while. I got to, I could think 4 worlds already, which... I don't know. I don't know about doing that walkthrough, though, because it's a little complicated. But Odyssey is the main focal point of what I'm going to do, and it's going to be awesome. I could already tell, and I like the new route that they went to, not making him all big.
Okay, Mike. Okay, yeah.
What I wanted to make my point across. You want to make your point across?
Is very long.
Well, you along with yourself when you have to do all these other things.
It's sad. Strictly comments, what's going on? I agree. Nintendo continues to screw over them. Exactly right. Right, Edwin? He knows. He understands. That's why
I understand also.
Let me be honest.
Didn't know about
let me be honest with you guys. Mike bought the Switch. We have the Switch. Have I played it once?
Yes, you have.
I have not played it once.
You haven't played it once? Well, if you got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you wouldn't. You wouldn't play.
You need the DLC for that.
No, you don't. You just buy the game.
You do.
You just buy the game.
You need the DLC.
What DLC? What are you talking about?
That continues and finishes the game.
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear about that.
Okay? It's a Mario. It's a him Mario. He's a Mario.
And you're Luigi.
And he can't even do the same thing to me. He messes my hat up instead. But the NES and SNES classics were awesome to get. Did you guys get them? Yes.
Yes, I did.
We did. We got both of them. Now, going into the Star Wars talk, because there's been Star Wars talk while you were talking Mario, I am worried about the microtransactions, and I'm also worried because I got Battlefront 1 with everybody hyping the game to be amazing. Game was not amazing. Game was terrible. So I'm going to wait and see what other people say, and I'm going to watch gameplay of the other game before I waste my time with it, because I don't want to waste my time with it. Also, MT, I did not know that they closed down the company that made, or the faction that made Dead Space. That's kind of sad, because I was hoping for another Dead Space. It's kind of sad that we're not going to get another Dead Space.
Well, wasn't Dead Space 3 kind of the last ending chapter?
Not if you got the DLC.
Why do we need DLCs for everything?
Because that's just the way life is now in games.
And also, speaking of Wi-Fi, that means we can't do our Mario Kart tournaments anymore. Or online racing, sorry, because every time I get tournament, bad, because that's what everyone does to me.
People will pay for unfinished games. That's why. Yeah, Tevye asked why, and that's why.
Oh, I didn't see that.
People pay for unfinished games all the time. You'd be surprised. You think you bought a full game with Destiny? No, there's DLC. You think you bought a full game with Resident Evil? Guess what? Resident Evil 7 is getting a gold release. You know why? Because of the added ending DLC. One is free, one is not. So you got to either buy the gold version or buy more DLC. You're buying every game you buy right now. Shadow of War. What else came out?
Why don't you just give us the bundle pack then? If you're gonna go that
if you want to pay $100 and something.
Well, if that's the way to go, then you know.
Anybody play Battle Chaser game? No, I never played that. So I heard that this is where the cool kids are. What's up, Adam? Comically Flawed. What's going on? It's a rush to get it to the market. It's a rush to get it to the market, but at the same time, I feel like, come on. The game companies know they're making a game to put all this bonus stuff in. That's why they're doing it. Every game that you buy, even for the Switch now, Breath of the Wild, I'm actually surprised that they didn't make any DLC for Rabbids and Mario yet. Or Mario Odyssey, there's going to be DLC for that. Of course there is.
They have amiibos. They have amiibos already for the pimped up Bowser suit.
What's up, Jeremy Renfro?
The wedding gown of Peach and the white suit of
Mario. But those are just suits. Those are just suits. I'm talking about additional content.
But they do amiibos. If you want to get bonus stuff, they do amiibos.
That is the ultimate thing. That is the ultimate DLC for Nintendo right now. For collectors like us, hey, you want to buy figures or mini statues that you can apply to your games? Amiibos were invented.
No, but see, here's the thing, though. The first wave of
Amiibo... I want to make sure. Good, I have no life. That's why. Hey, that's not nice. What do you mean you have no life? And that's why you're watching my show. Not that bad of a host. There will be DLC for every game from now on. Exactly. Wow.
I was just saying, because amiibos, that's what they do. The first wave of amiibos that come out, they're sold out. And then guess what? When they come in again, it's $20 more. And then when they're sold out again, they're $30 more. The moth was so rare to find that it's now in the hundreds already. You know, and in the Nintendo New York store, there's like that whole, whatchamacallit, that amiibo thing. I wish I could have all of them, but I can't.
And this is why they continue to make amiibos.
Do you see me buying all the amiibos? I only have a couple of them up there and some in the bag that you have put away.
A couple of them up there.
Let me show them. Look.
Higher. Back up. You're not showing. Look. Back up more.
It's only a couple of them.
More. Go that way.
What?
That way.
That way?
No, other way. Other way.
Yeah, this
Keep going. Stop. That's a couple.
But there are others in the bag too. But you know, there would have been bigger than that if.
Oh, and then let's not forget Wolf Link or Cloud that you have on the on the upper shelf.
You #1 decided to buy the Shadow Wolf Link thing, and I bought Cloud because I like Cloud, and I also bought with Mewtwo because those were the best added DLCs that you could have in the game. You don't see me going to buy Bayonetta boobs and all that other stuff, do you? No.
Edwin is pressing. Wait, I'm playing. He's actually pressing books and packing up.
Believe me, there are more.
Edwin has a very good pressing book service. If you guys ever want your books pressed, you should go over to Strictly Comics. He does an awesome job. I've seen from Justin and from other people that have gotten books pressed by Edwin. He does an excellent job. Let's see.
Mike totally doesn't.
Took a long break from gaming and then lost many hours of my life to Fallout 4. Adam, I understand. And what's up, SM Down? Let's see. Forza would always get me because I wanted all the cars. There you go. See, more than 2 or less 1,000. You know, a couple. Just a couple. Mike totally doesn't have a problem. He can't quit. He can quit at any time.
Right. I could quit anytime.
All right, Adam. He says I gotta go.
Videos.
He said I gotta go. I just want to say hi. Clean up this Halloween party. Also, Halloween should always be on the day light savings like Thanksgiving on Thursday. I wish they'd do Halloween only on the weekend. That'd be nice.
That would be.
Oh, no problem, Edwin. I've seen your work and you do amazing work. That's for sure. I wish I had older honestly, the older comics I have put away already, except for one, which I keep on the wall, and that's just because it's for show more than anything else. The big character in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yes, I know about the woman, the character, Visoro, voiced by Jenna. I can't pronounce that name. Her backstory is in the novel Star Wars Battlefront 2 Inferno Squad. Cool. It's really cool. I'm still waiting. I'm not buying any more games until I see reviews on them first. See, I'm glad I didn't get Wolfenstein right away. I have
Wolfenstein 2, you mean?
I have a feeling that's going to go down.
Oh, there's been controversy about that.
The only games that I have on pre-order that I'm definitely getting are Far Cry, because I own all the Far Cry games.
Is that coming out
and
next
don't
year?
buy into and don't buy into any of the nonsense bullshit. See, the problem is the game is not political. People are making the game political. The game is not political. The game is just what it was in Far Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, Primal. It's the same game, different antagonist, different protagonist, different place in the world. It just happens to be in America this time. Woo! I'm getting it. And the other game I'm getting is Metro. Metro Exodus. I am a Metro fan. I'm waiting for Half-Life 3, but the Illuminati say that the Illuminati of games say that Half-Life 3 is never going to happen, and it's been confirmed because the man that wrote the script for Half-Life 3, which was supposed to be the definitive ending, actually exposed the script. He finally went out and put it on Reddit. You can find it on Reddit still. You can find the script for Half-Life 3, confirming further that Valve sucks and we're never going to get Half-Life 3. Okay, it seems like people are trying to ruin Halloween that we all got to enjoy as kids. They are. I ignore this. People just have a way of doing things. I missed out on the Star Wars, so did I.
You know, there's not many trick-or-treaters that come around here.
How long did it take you to put all those comic covers on the wall? Okay. To be fair, this was a work in progress. This row was up for years. These two rows, as I got more signatures, I just kept adding.
Because before that,
now now I just replace books because now there's no more room. This wall, these two walls over here, pardon the sheet. I had to move the sheet up. These two walls, I pretty much did it just took less than an hour to do. I had to make a set amount of comics that I wanted to put on the wall first. And then like I've done on this wall, I've replaced comics on that wall. If you guys want to see the evolution of that, go all the way back to my hauls when I first started them on Dark Avenger C86, and you'll see the change in comics as time moved forward. Honestly, I'd rather take on a cult leader than another warlord in Far Cry. There you go. So there you go. I'm waiting for Fallout 5 or still trying to get Nintendo Classic. Nintendo Classic, man, that's going to be a hard one. Don't pay the sharks out there that stole them all. I'm going to try and make a grifter mask for my... Oh, that's awesome. If you make one, definitely share it on Facebook, Justin. I'd be curious to see what's going on. All right, Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy's the one that said he had to go. I'm sorry. I'll take care of Jeremy. I for some reason. Okay. I shouldn't be reading anymore. I need glasses, but I'm not. I haven't gone for them yet. So I don't need your glasses.
They're really good.
So are those real books on the wall or just prints? No, these are real comic books. All these books here are real comic books. These are not doubles. These are my sign books. 90% of the books that you see on this wall are doubles or variant covers to books that I already own. Like the top shelf there, the top 3 are variants, and then the Superman, I have like 20 books with the same cover. Second row, same thing. Most of them are reprints. I was actually given Superman Unchained. That's the variant for that. Bottom row, the only thing that's not a double is Future Quest. No, Future Quest is, I'm sorry. The Superman Secret Files is not a double. Those 4 over there, all doubles or variants. Those over there are all doubles except for the Spider-Man book, which is all the way in the corner so the sun can't touch it. And the X-Men book is not a double, but I have the trade paperback with it. Everything else is a double. Oh, and Spider-Man, Batman is not a double as well. So there was a real. Let's see. If you guys can swing it, get Lasky. I wrote contact and I wouldn't wear contacts. I'd probably wear glasses. Can't believe I didn't do it. You know, I'll be honest. It's like I'm okay most of the time, but for some reason the dialogue for this comments are so small, and you guys can't tell how far back we are from the computer. This camera is really good, and it's all the way zoomed out. I can't zoom out anymore. If I was to bring the computer to where we normally, this is where I'm approximately normally when I'm on the computer, and now I can see the words perfectly fine. My left eye is a little bit weaker than my right eye. That's about it. But when I have to have the computer all the way back here so you guys can get like the full view, it's more like I gotta come like this and I gotta look because it's a little bit.
That's why
the words are like glasses. This big and they're all the way back there. Laser eyes. I ain't done no surgery of my eye. My eye, I ain't getting nothing stuck in my eye. The government gets you with the eyes. Shoot your eyes with lasers. I don't want to shoot my eyes with lasers. And ever since I played speaking of Dead Space, ever since I played Dead Space 2, where the thing went in the eye, where you had to line the needle up with the eye, hell no. I'd rather wear glasses for the rest of my life. That game petrified me to ever get that.
Or you could wear the monocle and be like the Monopoly guy. Oh, no, Mr. Peanut. You could be like Mr. Peanut.
I could get a monocle. That is true. Because my right eye is very, very
monocles
strong.
Are cool. I like monocles. I wish I could get a monocle, but I need it for 2 eyes because I can't see far because these are reading glasses. I can't see words far.
My eyesight went bad in like 7th grade and dealt with it for like 20 years. The laser surgery was worth every... Oh, yeah, our uncle went for laser surgery, and his eyes were perfect. Then he only needed glasses for like when he had to read for a long amount of time. Other than he never needed glasses anymore. I'm not giving it a beer, Justin. I wouldn't go for the surgery. I'd rather just have glasses.
Sharks with
laser
beam.
Sharks with laser. I have a Jaws Funko. I should actually take one.
And speaking of that, there was a Funko that I got text. Let's say, did you know that they have a Bob Ross Funko figure?
Yes, we saw it in Target.
I thought that
we saw it in Target, and you're like, nah, we don't need it.
No.
Yeah.
You did? I thought it was the Spider-Man one. You said no.
We did. And anger leads to hate. Fear leads to anger, and anger leads to hate. Oh, dear God.
Hate is going to hate.
We need more freaking sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Awesome. I'll tell you, man, when sharks have freaking lasers, I'm going to live in space. It's already bad enough that it's hard to swim in the oceans anymore without those things trying to kill us. Then you give them lasers, they won't even have to come out of the ocean anymore. They'll just shoot us like snipers. You just see a beam coming out of the middle of the ocean. They just take you out from afar, and then they wait for you to just drift out to sea, and then they pick you up.
Then there won't be no dun. You'll know what's coming for you.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine Sniper Shark?
Oh, my God. Don't give them ideas. We have Sharknado.
Then again, sci-fi would make. I mean, they had Sand Shark. Remember Sand Shark?
Oh yeah,
that was a terrible series. That was a terrible movie.
Just think about it for a split second. You'd be Reverse Cyclops.
I don't want to be Reverse Cyclops, but then you have to deal with Space Shark. Don't say that, Jesse. I don't even want to think about Space Sharks. Here's the question. Here's an interesting question. I found this interesting. People who are very interested in studying the ocean, who find the ocean very interesting, very like they would love to be a part of underwater exploration, are petrified of space. But on the reverse, people who love space and would love to do space exploration are petrified of the ocean. Does anybody have that reverse fear? And if so, which way? Personally, I'm curious all around. I'd love to explore the ocean floor, and I'd love to explore space. Because either way, if your oxygen or your vehicle that you're in is gone, you're dead. You're either dead because you get drowned, or you're dead because you get sucked into the endless space. Which space? There is no oxygen in space.
Are you talking about a black hole?
No, I'm talking about if you're in a spaceship and the spaceship explodes, there's no air.
Yeah, you're pretty much dead.
There's no oxygen. You die. Well, first your veins explode, and then you die. Well, your veins explode and you die at the same time. Underwater, if your submarine explodes, you are crushed under the pressure of the water and you drown and die. Those are both very horrible deaths.
Why are you even thinking of those?
Because I'm thinking, where would I, if I had to pick, where would I explore? No guarantees of survival. Would it be the ocean or would it be space? I would do both. I'm not really afraid of either.
I would like to do space, but you know how many years that it takes to get to like almost every planet, including the moon or Mars?
Alan says space sharks.
Actually,
yep. I'd rather. Okay, slime. Okay, we're getting some answers. Let's do this first. Let's go back to Sniper Shark. That has to be a sci-fi drawing board somewhere. It has to be. Let's see. Yep. I'd rather. Okay, Slime says I'd rather go to space than the ocean. Edwin is ocean for him. Alan says space shark. Okay, he didn't say it. I fear nothing except snakes because they are pure evil. Snakes aren't that evil. I've worked in an animal lab where I literally wore a snake most of the time I worked there. I love Bandito. He was a nice snake. He's probably dead now, but I miss him. It was fun working with snakes. Isn't space just an ocean of stars? Basically, Deanne just said it. Basically, that's what it is. I choose space. So many more answers are out there. That is true.
Yeah, I was gonna get
that.
To that.
Is true. There are a lot of, because remember, we were born from the Big Bang Theory, or existence started. We weren't born from it. No, people didn't come out of the Big Bang Theory. Although in the TV series, people came out of the Big Bang Theory. But no, the Big Bang happened, and that's where all creation started. There's a huge controversy about this. I ain't getting into it, but the space is ever expanding. So to reach that point of the expansion would actually answer a lot of questions about when space was started.
Yeah, and not only that, studies showed that deeper into space, and not taking this as a DC reference, there is an Earth 2. Earth number 2.
It's not an Earth number 2. There's an alien world.
No.
We cannot be
2 deeper in
outer
space.
Please, out of the 11 to 9 people, because we keep fluctuating between 11 and 9 viewers, please, everybody in the comments, please tell me that you guys believe that we are not the only planet with intelligent life in all of the universes. Please, everybody tell me at least you believe that there is, or at least entertain the possibility that there is another world out there with life on it. Because there is no way we are the only planet ever to have life. I'll take my chances with space. It was supposed to be underwater. There you go.
There is.
Adam says that. What's up, Ryan? Space for me too, but only for 5-year mission. Okay, so you have a time limit you'd set yourself to. Multiverse. There's multiple Earths out there. How about underwater on another planet in space? That's true. See, look at that. Now Adam kind of got us both ways. That's the excuse they just gave with we having to found aliens because they aren't on the surface of other planets, but underwater. It's a possibility. That exactly. See, Edwin knows that's a long discussion because there are several discussions. There's Big Bang versus several things, and then when you're done with that debate, let's go into evolution versus religion.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about Inherit the Wind reference movie.
Basically. So, honestly, I don't get into that debate. All I know is we are here. We are here for a reason. I believe it.
It's good to know, though.
Oh, no. I know that, but I'm saying I'm not going to get into the debate.
No, not a debate.
I see both sides of it.
It's good to know.
I mean, I believe in God. We've both gone to church. Yeah, Mike wears a cross. You guys don't see it because it's under his shirt. But
I wear mostly. See?
Yes, we're Catholic. For anybody who's wondering, we are Catholic.
Right here. This one was.
I actually have to baptize. I have to baptize my son soon. But this is all religious stuff that we're not talking about here because I'm sure nobody cares about my son being baptized. Yeah. So, are you guys going to get Wolfenstein 2 eventually? Are we really going here tonight? No, we're not going there tonight. Many planets in Goldilocks zone around stars. I debate the fact that we have intelligent life here. After I read it, this is true, Adam. This is very true. And then 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 there are ancient alien debate. There is, and then we're not even going to entertain. And I apologize if I offend anyone by saying this. we're not even entertaining Scientology. There is no way in hell we're entertaining that because, number one, it's a really good comic story that has been done. It's based off of a science fiction book. And
Luigi is the big brother, number one.
Yeah, no, he's right.
Super Show.
It's true. Luigi is the younger brother, but I'm a Luigi fan. Mike's a Mario fan. So, and in our family, it's reverse.
You know, Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Luigi was the bigger brother, and Mario was the little brother. That's how it was.
That's just the way it is in our family.
Luigi, who cares? We're fans of them.
Who the hell cares about, and Luigi? I love how Alan's like, who the hell cares about Scientology? You'd be surprised how many people would actually say they're part of it. Where's Yoshi? I wish we had a Yoshi. That'd be cool.
That would be cool, actually.
That'd be really cool. Wario's Kevin.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my brother's friend. You got to go watch this. If you go on Brooklyn Boys 13, type in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
I think so, yeah.
I'm Luigi. Mike's
the new Super Mario.
The new Super Mario Brothers show. Super Show. New Super Mario Brothers show. It was New Super Mario Brothers show. Mike plays Mario. I play Luigi. Kevin plays Wario. Bowser first, then Wario. Our friend Joe played Toad, who was an annoying Toad, and I had my Yorkie at the time, and she played Yoshi.
Baby Yoshi.
I would actually love to get another Yorkie, which I will at some point in time, just not right now. Here's the Jenga champ.
He's the Jenga champ. Who's the Jenga champ?
Kevin?
No, I'm ahead of Kevin, at least from where I remember last time. Who's the Jenga champ? Because I pretty much, when we did the video recently, I beat him last time.
If humans are the only intelligent life forms, why not make great use of all that space? Agreed. So anybody started binging Strange? No, I don't. I don't have time. I'm a Gumba.
Gumba. You mean Gumby? Gumby. I love that show.
I was joking. I knew you'd say why.
Yeah, because I beat him last time. Hello. Speaking of that, can I talk about what I'm going to be doing on my second Halloween?
Okay,
I'm not going to say the video.
Go ahead, and then I'm actually going to go grab what I was going to talk about with the card.
So, as you guys know, on my Duderock 18 site, every year on Halloween, I do a video Halloween special.
Yes, he does.
This year,
I'm going to throw Bigfoot at him.
Yeah, this year, what does Mike think of the new map?
We're getting it on Monday.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Oh, Goomba!
Oh, Goomba. Oh, those little things.
He's a Goomba.
Or Goomba, you know? But this year is going to be 10 years that I've done video Halloween special. Since I started my site in July with doing my 10-year video, I'm now going to be doing a 10th video Halloween special. And I would really, really appreciate if you guys...
Mike would appreciate.
No, I'm serious. If you would go on my Duderock 18 site, I am going to upload it around, like, come home from work around 4:30 maybe, of my 10th video Halloween special.
10 videos.
Because, for 10 years.
10 years.
So, it's going to be on Duderock 18. I would really appreciate it if you guys would go on there and watch it and leave a comment, because you guys are the main reason why... With all your support, I thank you all very much.
Solo,
no, I'm trying to be serious.
On Earth and Chewie grew a family of apes, and they became Bigfoot.
Yeah, but I really appreciate all your support throughout all the years, and hopefully you guys will give me the support for my 10th video Halloween special, and it really means a lot. And it's just going to be amazing. I don't want to give too much away because I want them to see it for themselves, but just thank you all so very much for the 10-year video that had 10 years on YouTube and the 10 years of what I'm gonna do for Halloween. It will be Tuesday around 4:30, 5 o'clock Eastern time, New York Standard Eastern time.
Okay, so I actually got this from eBay today. Now, I mentioned this at the beginning of the show. For those of you that don't know, Michael, myself, Brant, Lisa, Cindy, and Ellie run a channel called What the Card. I know a lot of you know, but some of you are newer, so maybe you don't know. And what we do is we do videos. Normal schedule right now is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Right now we have so much stuff we're doing Monday through Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And this coming week, we've recorded all the way up to Halloween. So we still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, in the mail today, we actually ended up getting our Pokemon Crimson Invasion pre-release boxes. In here is one promo card.
Well, you could show the back.
Oh, yeah. There's 23 cards plus one of 4 promos. And then you get one of each pack art. So you get all 4 of the new packs. Now, I know you guys, I know a lot of you like Magic. I know a few of you prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! And then there's a handful of you that like Pokemon. These come out about, Pokemon. These boxes come out about 2 weeks before the set is released. The set release date is on November 4th. And these come out 2 weeks ahead of time. So this has 4 packs, a preset 23 card pack, and then one of 4 foil promos. We only got 2, so we have a chance of getting 2 out of the 4 promos. So we're going to be opening these boxes on Wednesday of next week. So if you guys are interested, if you like cards, go check out What the Card. So you got Soma to look forward to this weekend on my Twitch, which will also be on Frontline Gaming Zone. And then you got the pre-release Crimson Invasion for Pokemon that we'll be doing on What the Card. We're really excited. These are our first. We've never got our hands on a pre-release box before because we don't have a card shop near us. This is the first time we actually got one for a sensible $20 on eBay. I think they're $15 if you get them in the card shop, or maybe $10. So we paid $10 to $5 more. Still worth it. And free shipping. So we got 2. So really, really worth it. Let's see, going up again. Guys, are you more excited for the Justice League movie than you were before, or about the same? I'm about the same. I'm not really a fan of the DC movies. No, that's actually not. Oh, okay, it's not. Sorry. Any interest in Thor Ragnarok? Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh yeah, I will be seeing Ragnarok next week. I want to get into Magic, but just could never do it or keep up. Like the premise, but seems like you need to be in from the beginning and constantly dumping money in. Absolute. And also out of the 3 card games I know, Pokemon, you can mispronounce names on an opening. You could, it's very, very friendly community of people. It is. The Pokemon card opening community and Pokemon players in general are a very friendly community. When you get up to Yu-Gi-Oh!, they're a friendly community as well. They like to help out people, but they are more what's the word? They believe in their cards more, so they're serious. They take it more seriously. So if you're gonna sit there and mispronounce a whole box worth of cards, you'll be castrated. There's no way around it. You'll be castrated.
More along lines crucified.
And crucified. So yeah, they're a little bit more harsh with noobs, so to speak, or people who don't pronounce cards right or whatever. But they're still a nice group of people. Now, when you get into Magic, that's where your political correctness is tested. Magic players are the serious of serious players, especially the ones that are super into it. So it's up to you, but personally, I think that's why we haven't really opened much Magic on What the Card. I have one box that eventually I'll open, but there is a lot of political correctness when it comes to Magic.
I'm more into Pokemon. I mean, no offense to those who like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic. I just can't get into it. The only thing I like is Pokemon because, number one, Pokemon is where I started watching as a kid when it was first released in 1999 to 2000 with all the Pokemon movies and everything.
There's Jay. Thank you, Jay. Jay put the link for Brandt's Kickstarter, which I will talk about in another 10 minutes because that's when we're going to close out the show. Thank you, Jay. I actually talked about it at the beginning of the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for putting the link. So for those of you that were here at the beginning that were looking for the link, Jay just shared the link for the Last Ember Kickstarter. Go.
No, I said my piece.
Okay. So Justin said, no way in hell he's going to go see the Thor movie. That is in an alternate universe where Justin hates Thor. You can, I did that. I mentioned that. JLS, it's ridiculous that DC movies are basically in DCU phase. And there's the link. They are in Snyder phase, and I hate it. Not all the DC films are bad guys. No, just the Superman ones. There was only 3 DC films. Superman, Batman vs. Superman, Wonder Woman. I haven't seen Wonder Woman yet, but I did see clips of it, and it looked very good. So Wonder Woman broke the mold. which I'm seeing a dozen people say Wonder Woman was good, Wonder Woman was great, Wonder Woman was good. So, and then Jay says, yes, it was. So, Wonder Woman broke the mold. Will Justice League? I don't think so, but my opinion, I don't know yet. I hope Justice League will be good to great. I've enjoyed most of the DC films, and Wonder Woman I loved. Was positive. It's a good start. We'll have to wait and see. See, everybody liked Wonder Woman, so I'm not saying Wonder Woman. I'm sticking with the Superman side, which did the first 2 movies. I just can't fathom why they used a different Flash actor when the CW has such a. I agree. He's a great actor. He's great. For Man of Steel, Batman. Wait, for Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman. Oh. Suicide Squad. Oh my God. See, Suicide Squad I completely forgot about. But yeah, Suicide Squad was no better than Batman vs. Superman or Man of Steel. Wow. Whoa. I completely forgot about Suicide Squad. Yeah, why would they actually make that movie? Anyway, yeah, Suicide Squad. 3 out of the 4 movies were not good. And yeah, I would say keep things consistent for sure. And then DN says, leave it. He does not look like the Flash at all. I'm sorry. But the movie version of the Flash sucks. If anything, he would... No, I wouldn't even make him Wally. I don't like the actor they picked for the Flash. He sucks. They have a good actor for Cyborg. I like him. He fits. Gal Gadot proved herself twice as Wonder Woman. Ben Affleck. Man, that man can't make up his mind whether he wants to stay or go. Henry Cavill. I mean... You could have done better. You could have done better. I thought Brendan Routh had the face of Superman. It's just the problem was he was given a bad script. If he was given a good script, if Brendan Routh was put into a different Superman scenario, he would have been fine.
He's in the other...
He's the Atom now, I know. But if he was given a good script, I would pick Brendan Routh up over Henry Cavill any day.
I'd say Henry Cavill. Sorry. I'm sorry, Henry Cavill.
Well, I mean, now he is Superman. There's no way around it. But back then, you could have had it.
Tom Welling.
No, he never would have been. He said he would never be Superman.
But he should have been.
I hope after Justice League, Superman will be rebirthed. I don't know, man. It's gonna be so. What's up, Jay Rocks? Agreed. Flash sucks. Can we get a new Lex? Oh dear Christ! I'd rather.
Oh.
I would rather have this Flash than freaking Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor. I would choose, if I could only choose one person to recast, Jesse Eisenberg. I would kick the hell out of the movies and never let him back in a DC movie again. There is no way in hell. I'd rather have Ezra as Flash.
Bruce Wayne. Oh, I love it. I love it. You know.
Man, Skittles scene. All I'm gonna say is Skittles scene.
Okay.
That was I will keep the Flash in the movies to get rid of Jesse Eisenberg.
I love it.
Before Wonder Woman, most DC movies were flaming crap. Superman is too emo. I agree. Man of Steel was good for me. Besides Pa Kent's death, there was a lot I didn't like. They also need to follow Marvel's example. I agree. Give their movies a tone to fit the characters, not force them all into the same mold. Agreed. And also they should follow the comics a little bit more. They're trying to create their own universe, and it's not working. And DN says that the guy, Grant Augustine, it looks nothing like Barry Allen. He looks a lot more like Barry Allen than Ezra does. That's for damn sure. Man of Steel sucked. Well, I'm not. Wow, Jay! Whoa! I didn't even know Jay said that. Holy crap! I thought I was reading somebody else's comment. I'm glad I stopped myself. I was so content knowing Jay doesn't curse. I almost said Man of Steel sucks donkey dick. Jay said it. I can't believe, but I agree with him. But I agree with him. That's the thing. I agree. Sticks and stones, Jay. Oh, well, DN doesn't agree. The Skittles made me not want to eat them ever. The Skittles scene definitely Starburst. Oh, Starburst. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, I like Starburst.
Starburst. It was the Starburst scene. Like Eisenberg as an actor, but not Lex Luthor. Agreed. What's up, Brolacon? You know who's doing movies right now? Right. Yeah, Marvel's doing the movies right. I know. What the hell ever it was. There was a creepy freaking scene. Get Michael Rosenbaum to play Lex in the movies. Yes. That would be perfect. I would have no problem with that.
I would love that.
I'm not shy about my feelings about Man of Steel. I understand. No, sorry, it was Jolly Ranchers. We've gone through 3 candies. 3. I love Skittles. I love Starburst. I like Jolly Ranchers. I'm glad it was Jolly Ranchers because I haven't had Jolly Ranchers in a long time. Oh my God.
Google is Skynet. Oh no, sorry, it was Jolly Ranchers.
Do you feel about the Hellboy remake? I don't know. I have to see it. Hellboy remake sounds interesting. Zod currently the best villain in the DC
EU. Currently.
And that's bad to say.
I think Doomsday is one of the biggest, baddest.
That was General Zod! In the movies, they mutated Zod's body into Doomsday, which was stupid.
Wow.
As Jay said, sucked. Donkey honky.
Dinky dongs.
Dinky dongs.
We want our ding dongs. And they taste good, you know, those ding dongs.
Oh, dear.
Tell you. No, it's a cupcake thing.
Movie Flash might have worked better as Wally instead of Barry. That possibly. Where was Clark Kent in Man of Steel? The name was there, but the character wasn't there. Agreed. And he really wasn't in Batman v Superman either. Henry Cavill for me is not bad as Superman Clark Kent, but is more the alien Kal-El in movies. Could be better. Don't hate Henry. He's a good actor. Just needs a better script for Superman. So was Brendan. He just needed a better script too. Look at him as the Atom. He's excellent. I want to see Aquaman. Aquaman looks cool in the movies. See, that's the problem. Aquaman should not look as cool as he does in the movies, but he does. I always thought Billy Zane looked the most like animated series Lex Luthor. I have to think who Billy Zane is. You know, it's hilarious.
The Superman adventures.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny how fan-made trailers, the characters look more like the comic characters than big blockbuster-sized budget movie characters. Does anybody find that a bit weird? I do, because I've seen several fake Superman trailers. I'm sure a few of you out there, I pray that a few of you out there saw the awesome trailer that was made in the early 2000s, and it was Batman meets Superman for the first time.
I remember.
Dan met the guy that played Superman in that trailer. Dan Sin met the guy that was in that trailer. The guy that played Batman looked like Michael Keaton. The guy that played Superman, perfect face, perfect body make for it.
He had a Facebook, right?
Yeah.
I'm not Facebook, I'm MySpace then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was a perfect Superman, and they had voice acting. The Lex Luthor could have been better, but it was still good.
Lex Luthor armor, though.
It was still good. That trailer, I would love to see a movie from that trailer. The Lois Lane, spot on. Everything from that movie looked, even Perry White looked perfect.
He did.
Jimmy looked perfect.
Everything was perfect.
But then you get Man of Steel. How do you go from a fan-made trailer that looks spectacular to shit?
Because fan-made's always the best.
Oh, boy. I never hate Henry. I always say that Snyder is to blame. Oh, absolutely, Snyder is to blame. At least better than Nick. We do not talk about the Nicolas Cage movie and don't ever bring it up again.
Oh, the Balloon Superman one? Oh, I saw the documentary of it.
He was also in Sniper with Tom. But I do not think Henry looks the part. I agree. Movie studios always want to create their own version, which sucks. Egomaniacs, agreed. What they need to do with Superman in the movie, make his character more like Tyler Hodgkin's Superman Clark from Supergirl. Yeah, the Superman and Supergirl even works better. Clark from that's my favorite Superman right now. I agree. I like that Superman. Wow. We got Sniper. Good call from Justin. Jesse says Sniper was good, and then Adam laughs, ha ha ha, sniper. The costume sucks because they tried to make it more realistic, but it's a comic book movie. It's not reality. I agree. All right, Dan, take care. And actually, we're going to get going soon, too. It's already 10:40. But before we go, Jay put the link. I'll talk about it again. Jay, please share the link one more time. My brother from another mother. Jay is another brother from another mother. I have brothers from a lot of mothers, and I have a sister from another mother. Cat. Got to count. And two sisters. I forgot. Also, Nicole. I have two sisters from another mother. Probably more. We'll get to that another time. But anyway, Brand, Last Ember Press's first Kickstarter, The Last Ember, it went live last week. It is at 31%. It is so close to, it is 9 away from 40. We are so close to getting halfway, guys. Every 10% from this point on, there is something that will be unlocked. 30% was a art print for anyone on the physical level up. From Lucas Santos, you will get a art print of Ember from The Last Ember. The picture is on the Kickstarter already. Lucas Santos does the artwork for Celestial Falcon. He is an amazing artist, and we got other amazing artists on board. There's a lot of awesome stuff that's going to be unlocked as we go forward. As a person who knows, who works in the background, who can't tell you guys what I know, but I'm telling you guys, you're going to love it. If you haven't backed The Last Ember yet, regardless how much or how little you can back the project, please back the project. It is a worthwhile project. You're going to love what you get from this book, from this series, and moving forward with The Last Ember. If you need proof, subscribe to the Last Ember Press email. You can go on lastemberpress.com. You can subscribe to the email, and you get issue 0, which is the prequel to issue number 1, for free. For free. And also at a certain level, you get the 24-hour book that myself, Jay, Lisa, and Brant were sitting down and talking about for 4 live streams, or 3 live streams. And we had a blast doing it. You get that all done, made for you. If you get it on the physical of you get a physical. If you got it on the digital of you get a nice digital book. It's going to be awesome. Guys, back this project. I feel very strongly for this project on a creator and a reader level. If you are not already backing it, you're missing out on what could very well be an explosively awesome comic. And I'm not saying that because Brandon is my brother, and I'm not saying that because I work for Last Ember Press. I'm saying that from a reader standpoint. Read issue 0 if you haven't, and tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then that's okay. You read issue 0. You know it's not for you. You don't back it. But if you like issue 0, you're going to love issue number 1. I've already supported. We got to support indie comics. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Edwin. I really appreciate that. I'm sure if Brent was here, Brent would also say thank you very much. It means the world to him as well. Brent is, I got to tell you guys, on a creative standpoint, Brent is very passionate about this project. Brent actually, this past week, you know, Kickstarter, you can send updates. Brent sat down, and there were 50 somewhat backers to maybe 60. He sat there and wrote 60 personal messages to everyone that backed the project thus far and sent them out to all of us. I know because I got one of those personal messages. And he is very passionate about this book. He's very passionate about the business. He's very passionate about the comic book world. If you back this project, you're not only backing his work, but you're backing his passion, because he has a lot of passion for this business, just like I do, just like me and Brant do with Celestial Falcon, just like John and Brant do with Pneumatic Cases, just like Lisa does with Fireside Tales, with all the other books that she does. And there's so much more still to come, guys. You have no idea. We just literally, Last Ember Press just got an office. There's a lot of stuff that we are very passionately getting ready to share with all of you. Okay, let's see. I do more when I'll do more. Oh man, Edwin, thank you so much. It means I know Brant. It means the world to Brant. I'm gonna thank you for him, and I'm sure he would, if he was here, he would thank you a million times over as well. He does need an Ant-Man suit. There's so many wasps that keep attacking him. Another wasp made it in. Oh dear Lord. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate that. But I believe in this project. I love, first of all, the artist. She is spectacular. She comes from Italy. Oh. I swear. She actually shares pictures. She went to an event in Italy. We got to go visit Italy. Michael and I are Italian. I would love to visit Italy.
So
I would love to find out. Our family has a family crest from our mom's father's side of the family has a crest. And we don't know if it's connected to royalty or if it's connected to something else, but we have a family crest, which I don't know if everybody from Italy has or doesn't, but I'm interested to track it down and see exactly what that crest is or means now.
Well, there is ancestry DNA. You can
There
always
is.
find out.
There is.
But now I hear that it's a hoax now.
It probably is also. So I would just go to Italy. I would go to Italy and find out for myself. I know we have families.
Just to explore.
Our great-grandparents, our great-grandmother and great-grandfather had several siblings. It'd be interesting to find out. I will say this: Brand has been eating, sleeping, breathing. He has been. He's been living this book. No, you don't say that you and Michael are Italian. I would never have. Really?
Wow. What'd you think we were?
Most families have family crest, coats of arms. Okay. You guys should add space in your comics. I'd love to buy some press service. Edwin, I don't know if at some point we might, but if we do, you should definitely reach out to Jay. Talk to Jay and Edwin. You guys should connect somehow and talk with each other and figure out something, because maybe, I don't know if this is, again, I don't deal with that part. But honestly, Edwin, you should talk with Jay and Brant about that. That's actually a cool idea. Also, I need to support. Also, can't decide what level. Though I wasn't the higher Last Ember press level. I want the higher Last Ember press level. Oh, I know. I know you're being sarcastic, Jay, about the Italian. Are you being sarcastic about the crest too, or no? What part? I know you were sarcastic about the us being Italian. It's the other one. Were you being sarcastic about the crest too, or just the Italian part?
I think just the Italian part.
Must be just the Italian part. Reached out to me. He's doing it. Paso Heroes, an indie comic dealing with U.S. mech. Ooh. That's interesting, Edwin. That's very interesting.
So the cresting is serious.
No, the cresting is serious. Okay, that's the serious one. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I just picked up Mario Odyssey after work. So far, it's been awesome. Right. Mike's getting it on Monday.
Well, I'm ordering it Monday.
Ordering it Monday. Mario and Luigi are. Yes.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay. That's how they talk in the
3DS game.
The 3DS game, yeah. Okay.
That's so dumb. I don't know why they don't just give them voices already. It's dumb. In the original
Mario
game,
only goes like, wow, yeah.
Yeah, but then when he does those Nintendo World meets where he's animated Mario, he talks.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
I talked to him.
I know you did.
That was awesome. I wish I could meet the real voice actor.
You did meet the real voice actor via Skype.
I know, via Skype, yeah, but I want to just like see him in person, where I bring my Super Mario Bros. 3 cover and he could sign that.
Did anybody talk to him as a real person, or they all talked to him like they were talking to Mario?
No, they were talking to him like computer as Mario, but there was an event where you actually saw himself, his whole appearance at the.
You know who I'd love to meet? The voice actor that did Optimus Prime in the 80s and does Optimus Prime currently. I would love to meet him.
I don't think he'll be at the Nintendo store.
No, he will not be at the Nintendo store, but I'd love to meet the
He probably will be at the comic conventions, I would say.
Oh, he was at a few.
Yeah, so maybe you'll get lucky for those.
Maybe. But anyway, guys, we're going to sign off now. It's getting late. No clue about Tuesday still. It's up in the air, but looking more not than yes. Peter Cullen, thank you. I knew it was Cullen. I couldn't remember his first name. Peter Cullen. Thank you, Edwin. We're not sure about Tuesday yet. Again, all depends. Family wants to do stuff afterwards. So we're weighing more towards no, but there's still the possibility of yes for Frontline Live. But just in case, that's why this is our Halloween special. So we got that out of the way. Peace out, fellas. Enjoy the show. Thank you so much, Edwin. We enjoyed having you. Thank you all for showing up tonight. Hopefully you all will go check out the Kickstarter. If you can't back it, don't feel pressured to back it. Share it. And if you backed it, I hope you shared it too. The most important thing is it's free to share. So please, if you feel pressure to do anything, feel pressure to share this Kickstarter with everybody you know and get people on board with this Kickstarter. I would love for you guys to at least share it. It means the world, just that in and of itself. But anyway, take care, everybody. If we don't see you on Tuesday, we will see you on we will see you again next Friday on this channel for Dark Avenger Live's next episode. Also, What the Card We Have videos. Also on Frontline Gaming Zone, and also on my Twitch. I will be live streaming hopefully Soma sometime this week in a full run. Jay, I have to message you something afterwards about Soma that you might not even have to watch any gameplay.
I wish we had that Jump Superstar ending credits thing. You know, I'll see, so let's see. You know, with the captain. I wonder if I could control you. Can I?
Get the hell off of me.
Can I? Can't do it?
Oh. No. So take care, everybody. Have a happy Halloween. Yep. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys back here next week. Yep. Take care, everybody.